Man, we gotta give up some time to work. Tyler, you might want to get back.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. Give him a whole pass.
Yeah, just yeah.
That's gonna take your eye out. Oh yeah, you did. Arlington.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess we'll take this trade. A costly one. But.
Hold it right here. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I want to get kicked here, so I want to.
Oh, sorry about that. Sure. I think it might be under your boot.
David, can you hold this for 1 second? While I get that?
Yeah. Josh, you good?
He's putting on the other side there. Jimmy. Oh, I think he's putting cold water bandages on that.
Yes.
Further down.
Wait, is this?
All righty. First, let's talk about the Preakness horses. Concert Tour, he worked really well. I don't know what they gave him, but does anybody know what the official time was?
100.40.
100
and 2.
Yeah, he went out like 3/4 galloped out strong, and he looked like he looked really well. He's been training really well here. He's been working well, and so I'm happy with the way he went. So he'll definitely be going to the Preakness. And Medina Spirit, we just gave him like a stiff, little open gallop sort of, and we were happy with the way he went. Came out of the race really, really well. So they'll both be going to the Preakness. Any more Preakness questions?
Banning tomorrow.
Yeah, they're going to leave here tomorrow afternoon. So they'll get there about 4 in the morning, maybe 3, 4 in the morning. Okay, yesterday I got a call from Jimmy Barnes. I was headed to the airport, and I got some horrible news. He said he had some horrible news for me, that he'd just been served by the Kentucky Race Commission that Medina Spirit, our Derby horse, had been tested positive for 21 picograms of betametazona. And all I can tell you is that betametazona, even though it's an allowed drug, therapeutic medication, we did not give it. My veterinarian, nobody here, that matter of fact, Medina Spirit has never been treated with betametazona. So I cannot believe that I'm here before you guys. I never thought I'd be here. Yesterday, I got the biggest gut punch in racing for something that I didn't do. And this is really, it's disturbing. It's an injustice to the horse. I feel like, here you win a race, and you're still not, to me, I don't know what's going on in racing right now, but there's something not right. And I don't feel embarrassed. I feel like I was wronged. And we're gonna do a complete, our own investigation. We're gonna be transparent with the racing commission like we've always been. We're going to show them everything. One thing about it, in California, everything is documented every day, what the horses get. This horse was never treated with that, and he's a great horse. He doesn't deserve this. He ran a gallant race, and to me, I just feel, you know, like this last 18 months, what I've gone through, and it's just like, it's like all of us right here. You just imagine yourselves going to work every day, and if they tested you every day for these levels, these contamination levels, and they told you if you tested positive, you were going to be fired. That's the way I feel. I do not feel safe to train. It's getting worse. And to me, you know, going forward, I mean, how do I enjoy, you know, to train? How do I, you know, move forward from this, knowing that something like this can happen? And it's a complete injustice. And but I'm gonna fight it tooth and nails, because this horse, you know, I owe it to the horse, I owe it to the owner, and I owe it to our industry. And our industry needs to step up, and we need to do a better job in racing. There's something wrong right now with what's going. I've been talking about it. Nothing seems to be going done about it. But these contamination levels, and I'm not a conspiracy therapist. I know everybody's not out to get me, but there's definitely something wrong. Why is it happening? You know, to me, you know, there's problems in racing, but it's not Bob Baffert. And I just want to get that across to you guys. And Craig, you want anything to add to this, or you're fine? But we're gonna fight this, and I just feel it's just an injustice.
So, Bob, at that level, is that a disqualification from the Derby? Is that the way they tell you? And then,
well, first of all, he's not disqualified yet. We have to go through the process. We have to do a DNA sample. Was it him? Something's not right here. Something's just not right. You know, it's not a disqualification until the split sample comes. It's not official until the split sample comes, and that's part of the process. We haven't even got to that yet. Usually we wait for that before, but I knew I want to get in front. I hate this leaking now. Everything leaks out. People knew about it before I did, and you know, that's very disturbing. But we're you know, he's not. You know, we still have to go through the process. He's still the Derby winner, but we have to go through that process.
You said 21 picograms. What is the level in Kentucky?
I don't even know.
It doesn't matter, because you said you didn't give it to him. So
no, we didn't. Well, that's one thing we didn't. We did not give the horse. He wasn't. Nobody here. He wasn't around it. So
10.
Is it 10? 10. So to me, I don't know. It's just, to me, I was totally shocked when I heard this news. It was just shocking, and it's just, you know, I'm trying to absorb it right now. I still can't believe that I'm talking about it. We should be joyful. I mean, we went through you win the most prestigious race in America, and the thing is about it, I know I'm the most scrutinized trainer, and I have millions of eyes on me. But you know what? I don't have a problem with that. And the last thing I want to do is do something that would jeopardize the greatest 2 minutes in sports. And I just want to get that out there, that you know, this is terrible, but we have to deal with it now.
Bob, this was from the post-race sample.
Yeah.
You were told? Okay.
What is your suspicion of what went wrong?
You know what? I'm not going to speculate. I have no idea, Tim, where it came from. We don't know. We can't believe it's in there. And so that's something that we're just, you know, the process has to start. We're going to investigate it thoroughly. And so that's all I can tell you on that.
What's the timetable for process?
I don't know. You know, we really didn't. I talked to the stewards, and it's, you know, it's the process. It's, you know, it could be I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Have you had conversation, you said with the stewards, or was there any?
Yes, I talked to the stewards. They came here, and I talked to the stewards yesterday, and they told me that they were going to contact, once the owner, they wanted me to, they wanted to contact the owner, and he's in Saudi Arabia or wherever he is.
Are you afraid? Because with what happened with the Gameen last year, I mean, it's kind of like there's a big story when it happens, and then kind of when they clear you, it's not as big a story.
Well, to me, it was a different story because we did everything. We followed the rules and went extra 4 days, and still we're in trouble. But we admit we did treat her. This horse is not treated with this, and so that's the part that's the scary part, and it makes me, as a trainer, is this the life that I have to live from now on? We have to worry about, you win a race, you have to worry a week later. I've never had to worry about worrying about the test. We win a race, never had to worry about it. And so I don't know what is going on with the regulators. Things are going on, but I'm just lost words for him.
Bob, have you talked to other trainers, and do they feel the same way?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're sitting ducks basically, and it's getting worse. And this is something that has to be addressed by the industry.
Can you tell us what this drug, what is it used for when it is used?
It's a I don't. It's an anti-inflammatory. So
You'd use it in joint injections.
you have to talk to the. All right.
What's your plan for the investigation, Bob?
Well, I'm gonna, Craig Robertson, my lawyer, who's here, he's going to restart the process, and it just whatever, there's a lot of things, we're gonna pull hair. I immediately demanded that the state pull hair from him to make sure if he's ever had Betametazona in his system, which he shouldn't, and DNA testing, make sure that's the right test. We had to jump through a lot of loops to get to the Derby. They do auto competition testing. He had that done on the 18th. That sample, we're going to have him look at that again. I mean, there's a lot of things, just a lot of things we're going to be doing.
About how long might it be before results of the spit sample?
They know, those things, you don't know about that.
Well, you took some steps to try to address the perception there was a problem in your barn. You hired out to bring people in. What changes have you seen in just the way you do things?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about this, Tim, is that we're aware of being extra careful, clean, wash your hands, everything. And for this to happen, especially in the biggest day, I mean, I'm so proud of the body of work that we've had, and this has really hurt. It hurts everybody. We should be enjoying ourselves, and then for something like this to happen, it was shocking. I still, and so this shouldn't have happened. So I don't know what, there's a problem somewhere. It didn't come from us. Something happened there, so we don't know what it is, and I'm not.
Have your procedures changed the way you?
Well, I mean, I always had really good procedures, Tim, and everything we did, like with Justified, I couldn't have prevented that. I mean, he ingested hay. I could the Arkansas, the lidocaine. We thought it was possible that Jimmy with the patches, and it turned out there was other horses contaminated in that day, and Jimmy didn't contaminate